the more and more work we've had, and they're not easy to separate out, because at a private level, it doesn't make any difference why you're getting higher earnings. Is it because, well, you're more educated, you're more able, and it's low cost for you to go to college, and college people are going to earn more, so you go to college, right? And that's the screening model. You have to make it, fix it up to make sure that works out. But that's the screening model. And at the private level, it doesn't make any difference. Is that the reason you're getting it? Is it because you're learning a lot more from college, or learning how to learn from college? So you have to look at other ways of doing it. And the best way of thinking about it conceptually is, suppose a country as a whole increases. You have to be careful why this increase is coming about. For some exogenous reason, a fraction to getting a higher education. Let's say, you look at different regions and they have the same, they're pretty much the same in all dimensions, but in some regions, you start school at an earlier age, so students end up with more school. That's often an instrument used. And then you look at sort of the aggregate incomes that come from that region. Do you find a payoff from college when you do it now at the aggregate level that's related to what looks like similar to the payoff from college at the micro level? People have done that. And generally speaking, they find pretty similar results, although not all speak the same way. So my conclusion has been that maybe there is a sheepskin effect, maybe there is a screening effect in your education, but it's not the dominant factor. If you take the extreme model version of a screening effect, it means all the money we spend on education is completely wasted. I mean, basically that's what it means. That's what it means. I can't believe we got ourselves into that kind of equilibrium, because there's a lot of, and people have worked this out more formally. Companies will experiment around. They'll hire, instead of hiring a college graduate, they'll say they'll hire high school graduates, and they'll give them tests and so on, so they'll determine their ability. Why make them go through, various loops? They can certainly determine cognitive abilities, and that test to determine personality traits and the like. And they would do more of that, and that's really cheap. You don't have to go 4 years to college. They'll find cheaper ways. And so there's a few papers that say if you experiment around the equilibrium,